Kalamazoo, Michigan. It is the home of the Western Michigan Broncos, and the fans have been eager for this showdown for a while. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see, the Astronauts taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Astronauts will boot it away to start the game. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Western Michigan's offense takes the field to start this game off. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this guy.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. He's looking to throw it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Big first down sack for the defense, brings up second down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. The Broncos will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. The Astronauts offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Fires to the wideout. And the pass hits, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
I tell you what, as a quarterback, you gotta have a short memory. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be asked to do a lot, and he throws his first career interception. If I'm the coach on the sideline, listen, I'm bringing him over. This ain't going to be your last, big fella. Like, you're going to make mistakes. It's okay. Put it behind you. Next play.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Looking to throw on second down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. From the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Going to the run, it's Shaw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. He's looking to throw. And that one's incomplete. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, going up top. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. He got it. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running back goes in motion. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Here comes the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. Makes the grab. It's O'Neal. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Astronauts will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On second down, wants to throw it. A little screen to the running back. At the 45, on his way. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Second down now after the sack. Running back searching for a hole. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The back goes in motion. Handoff to the fullback. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Now on 2nd down. Goes to the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. The Astronauts have this offense rolling. They'll go to the fullback. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Now on the option. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. And the Astronauts come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the big fullback.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Splits the uprights, it's good. And the field goal ties it up here in the second quarter. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Arguably the game of the week, fellas, with two top 25 teams locking horns. Tennessee is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Neyland and Fulmer and Majors, this has not been a blowout today in Knoxville. They are up by 7 over Florida State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll return it. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Line gets set. 1st down. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run the option. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Complete to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. On the option. He'll do it himself. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. First down for this offense. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle. It's York. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. They'll run the option. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after.
The Astronauts will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. On the move, it's May. Danced his way through traffic, pickup of 4 to the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Now on the counter. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? The option look. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And the Astronauts decide to punt it away. Makes a move. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. Got it in the middle. It's Davis. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking to throw it again. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. On second down, looking to throw. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Western Michigan. What a grab and go for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. His drive will open from the 15. They'll throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 15. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking to move it through the air. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Couldn't make the play on first down. They'll try it again. 2nd and 10 from the 27. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got it in the middle. It's O'Neal. And the ball's on the ground. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses games. And that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense
grabs it at the 25 in stride. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. It's complete. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Western Michigan. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Clemson is currently ahead early right now in Death Valley, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by just one over Texas. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They'll throw it on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. The incomplete pass leaves them with second down. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. And it's no good. He missed it. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. It's still way, way behind. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Trying to move them on the counter. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Line getting set on second down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The big fullback's got it. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Ball's at the 15 on second down, and they need 9. On the option. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Just going to keep it after the snap. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. He'll ride his man on the option. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. So after the first down run, here's second down. Here comes the option. Bulls his way forward. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Goes to the option. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The Astronauts line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work, 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Going up top on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Davis. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking for a big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The give from the gun. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his man, it's Shaw. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. The Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The offense set for a 1st down play. Now on the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. They're trying to get to it. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Broncos!
How about the middle linebacker making a great play? Drops in his zone, eyes on the quarterback, sees the quarterback throw the football, breaks on it perfectly, steps in front, and takes it all the way to the house.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They'll run the option. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on 2nd down from the 13. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the 1st down. 3rd down coming. He's looking to throw. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the Astronauts send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll leave it with him. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Wants to throw on 2nd down. That's caught. It's off. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. He's looking to throw it. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the 1st down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Touchdown, Broncos! And the route is on.
Everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. On first down, here comes this offense. The give to the fullback. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Give to the fullback. Tackled, but he has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Run it with the fullback. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Astronauts look to keep this drive humming. He leaves it with the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Just when they're looking run, now up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job on the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's got him in the flat. Discards a man. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Give to the running back. The Broncos will move the sticks. Just on the edge of the red zone. First and 10 from the 21. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? That last incompletion leaves him with second and 10 from the 21. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught near the sideline. It's Davis. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Now the play fake. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And the pummeling has started.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week one sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Oregon has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 34 over Arkansas. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the incompletion brings up a second down. He's looking to throw. And the timing just a hair off. He make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
And the Astronauts will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. The give on the counter. Good pickup on that. Second. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Handoff from the gun. Shows him the stiff arm. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Handoff to the lone back. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Release to the back. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He wants to go deep. Makes the grab down the left side. Oh, look out. There he goes. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
The Astronauts trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. 2nd and goal for this offense. On the option. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Astronauts!
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Astronauts, 10.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
And oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And the sophomore just a little too much on that one. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. And the Broncos with the 1st and 10. The give as they work on that clock. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The give to the back. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Back to the ground game on the left. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Fights off a defender. Open space, and another broken tackle. He's got 99 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. All the way down to the 15-yard line, it's 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, running back on the move. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.